And we are live.
Hello, and we are coming live again. Good night, good evening, everyone. Good evening, good night from the Melbourne business ladies. This is Fatima from Solomon Island. I currently live here in Brisbane, and I will go back to Melbourne on Monday. And yeah, so tonight is our topic for tonight is what you gain being a leader in our online business. So yes, so tonight we should have four of us. Like yeah, we normally have four of us, four ladies here, but unfortunately we didn't get another one. Might be she's busy doing something else. So yeah, it doesn't mean that we cannot come here and share our stories or what is our topic for tonight. So there's three of us here as always, and yeah, we are looking forward for your support and thank you for your if you are watching us, thank you for your time. And yes, so I will leave the floor for them to introduce themselves and where they are from and what is their names. Thank you, Alberta and Sis Diana.
Thank you, sis Fatima. Good night. Jibong, good night, lay Geta. It's your islander girl here from the beautiful island of Bougainville in Papua New Guinea, but currently based in Melbourne. I am a mom of three boys. I'm also a wife, a healthcare professional, and a proud digital business owner and a business coach. I've been running my digital business now for the last 2.5 years. I'm loving it and I'm enjoying it. Thank you, Fatima. And Sister Anna.
Thank you, sis.
Thank you, Sis Fatima. Thank you, Sis Alberta. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you're watching from, to all the followers, to the viewers. Welcome tonight. Um, Thank you, Sis Fatima, for having us tonight as well. Even Sis Vicky didn't make it tonight, but it's okay. It doesn't mean we can't um, go on live tonight. So we have to do what we have to do for our what is best for us and for our online business. Anyways, my name is Diana. I'm originally from the beautiful island of Samoa. I am now residing in Melbourne, Australia. I'm a healthcare worker and also a proudly business owner. Thank you, Sis Fatima.
Thank you, sis Alberta and sis Diana. All right, as I have said, our topic for tonight is leadership. So our first question is, can we define the word leadership? So yeah, I will define this first question first. So leadership is a process of encouraging and helping others to work enthusiastically towards object. It is a behavior of an individual when she or he is directing the activities of groups towards a shared goal. It is a relationship in which a person influences others to work together willingly and to help each other do the task to attain the desired goals that they want to achieve. So that's what my like the definition of the leadership. So can you Sis Alberta define us what is leadership means to you, and after Sis Diana you can say a little bit about leadership too. Thank you.
Thank you, Sis Fatima. Leadership for me is someone who's leading by example, someone actually leading, you know, by doing what is supposed to be done and the others follow through. And the leader must always have integrity, must be honest. Um, Also, they must They must communicate well. With communication is a big resource that a leader must use. Without communication, the leadership won't work. So being a leader, and for me, is leading by example and not just delegating, not just, giving responsibility, but you must take action and lead the way. Yeah. That's my meaning of leadership.
Thank you, sis. Your turn, sis Diana.
Thank you, Sis Fatima. Yeah, leadership for me, it's like someone to, always have, like, if you have a team, you always have the leader, someone to lead the team. To be, not only say leader, but you gotta do the work. You have to do the work, because your team, if the team looking at you, you are the leader is doing the work, they will do the same, you know. But if the team looking at you, you are not, the leader is not doing the work, they won't do it. So if you have so that's the meaning of leader to me. Being a leader, you have to lead the road for them, not just sit and tell the team what to do. Because if you just sit there and tell the team what to do, they won't do it, because you are the leader, you are not doing it. So that's the meaning of leader to me. So it's someone who be responsible and always be there to support the team. Yeah, so that's a little bit of definition from me tonight. Thank you, Sis Fatima.
Thank you, sis Diana and sis Alberta. Yes, as we have heard, what is the meaning of leadership? Yes, leadership is someone who leading the program or the organization, and then we all look to it. Yeah, we all like we helping each other, and then we follow what the leaders is leading us to. So yes, that's the meaning of leadership for our own definition. And yes, our next question is, why is it important to be a leader in our community? Like in our what should I say, in our online business community or in our like villages community, why it's important for us to be a leader. So yeah, for my own explanation, why it's important for me to be a leader in my community is because I want to show them what I do. If I did like I lead I own this business, and then I want to help someone to do the same, I will lead it the way that they will see that, oh, I'm doing the right thing. So that's what it's important to be a leader in your community, and also like in your villages or community, like yeah, in your own country. It's important to being a leader too, to show your people what the good example or what is the good thing to do, to show your children, your grandchildren, what is the right thing to do. So that's what the second question means to me. I will leave the floor, or I will leave the question to you, ladies, to share a little bit about what is the important to be a leader in our community. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you. So for me, it is very important to be a leader in a community, because not everyone is a leader. A lot of people are followers. So if we are all followers, how will a community flourish? How will the community move forward? We need people to step up. We need people to take a lead. We need people to learn whatever it is they're trying to do for the community. They have to lead with confidence. They have to lead with. They have to have a little bit of knowledge about what they're doing. You know, in our business, in our online community, most of our leaders are successful people, right? People that have been there and that that are very successful because they have more knowledge about their business because they've done the training. A lot of them do the training. They're part of the training as well because they work behind the scene and they spend a lot of time building and working in our community to gain more of the knowledge. So they share with us. Another thing that a leader does is, one person to lead is not a very smart way to be a leader. You need a variety of talent. So our community in our online business, one of the really good thing about our community is all the leaders that are making up this community come with different experiences and different talents and different backgrounds, different cultural backgrounds as well, and they come and they put it together and they make themselves better and they lead more because they're creating something new to lead a community. So that is why leadership is very important in our community, because we have coaching and mentoring our program as well. That is part of our income stream as well. So a lot of business owners come in, they think they can't do it. A lot of people, who come in from the beginning, when they see a coach or they see a leader, they think that they can't be a coach. Until they walk through the journey and then they become a coach and then they realize, oh, I'm actually a leader. Then that's when they realize that they actually have those leadership skills, but they just didn't know where to implement it, to use it. And now that we have an online community, now they're very, very excited to use their leadership skills there as well and grow it more, improve it. Yeah. Thank you. That's my input.
Thank you, sis. Thank you, sis Alberta. Now it's your turn, sis Diana. Can you briefly explain or define what is our second question is?
Thank you, Sis Fatima. For it's very important to be a leader in our community, because leaders has to be there to build the confidence for their teams, and leaders has to be there to support the teams. Because if there's no leaders in our community, if we have new people coming in, it's difficult for them to go through, but that's why we have leaders, because leaders will help the new people. If any questions, anything that they don't understand about the business, that's why the leaders are there, to help them to get through. And also the leaders it's very important because those are the people they building like a positive mindset for the people, for the new people stay coming in, because if the new people coming in, they don't have enough confidence, so the leader has to support them and lead them, like, they have to support them, help them out with the to make them feel like they are not alone. And that's the good thing to have leaders in our community. It's very, very important to have leaders in our community. And that's a little bit of um from me, that's what I know, what's important to have leaders in our community. Yeah, so that's for me tonight, Sis Fatima.
Thank you, Sis Diana and Sis Alberta. Yes, as we have heard, what is the importance of the leadership, and then yeah. So thank you so much. We move on to our next question. The next question is, how do we gain leadership qualities? Okay, I will go ahead and say my answers first, or my ideas. How do we gain leadership qualities? First one is we have to empower our team members. We have to, you know, uh, motivate them to be, because some of our members, they are the shy person, or they are scared of doing things. So for being a leader, you have to show them, like, you have to stand in front of them. You show them the examples so that they can step forward, or follow your footstep. So that is what the leadership qualities. The second one is to focus on your team development. Like, you have to develop your team, you have to grow your team, and then yeah, your team will grow, and then they will follow you. And the next leadership qualities is community effectively. You have to communicate with your community, or your teams, or your anyone you lead them. You have to communicate with them effectively. Like, if they didn't know something, you have to, show them how to do it. You have to explain it so that they can understand, and they will follow what you want them to do. So that is my ideas of what is the how do we gain our leadership qualities. Thank you. So, Sis Alberta, can you share your ideas, please?
Thank you, sis. Those are really good qualities. For me, I'll add on to you as well. You know what good qualities a leader should have is, they must show the others what they have done, so another person can learn from them as well. So a lot of times we just talk and talk and talk, but we don't show. We don't show example as a mentor, as a mentor or a coach. We have experience, and when someone new comes, we must show them what we've done. A new business owner may come and do something, a different way how they want to run the business, but we must also make it, as a leader, one of the things that we must do is to show them what we did. So that is one of the things that is making this community really succeed. Everyone succeed because of what a leader that have been there, shows a new person coming in what he or she has done. Another thing, like with the goal art example, a lot of people don't come with confidence. They have fear. I did when I became a business owner. In the beginning, I had fears. I wasn't confident. I was like scared of being in front of the camera. So what we do is we challenge. we challenge, new people that come on board. So one of the ways that we do it is, as leaders, we do a little like um, competition that we do, and we challenge ourselves. And say, for example, we do a 10-day or 5 days go live challenge where, we do this. If the person is too scared or, really has this low self-esteem, what we do is we may go on Zoom with them on a one-on-one basis, and we talk. So the person can practice as well. Or she can actually, or he can actually talk on the the um, the live or Zoom. And then from the Zoom, the person starts learning little by little. And then once he or she gains that momentum of she or he can be in front of the camera, that's when we bring them live onto our business page. So you must always show the person and build that person like on a one-on-one basis until that person gains the confidence to be, a leader or someone who's stepping up. And then you can bring them onto a group live as well, or a one-on-one. So I was challenged from the beginning, just a couple of days before I became a business owner. I was really upset because because I thought, it was, my coach was a bit mean to me. That's how I saw it. Because I have never done a Facebook Live or talking in front of people before. So I was really upset with my coach, thinking, oh, why is she challenging me? I'm just new. I'm just 2 days in the business. Why me? Why can't she pick others who've been there long? But I don't know who was there long than me. But the moment I did it, the first time I did it, that that brought out my fear. I started gaining confidence, and I thought, okay, this is actually good. Let me try it again the second time. So practice makes perfect. We must practice it. Whatever our leader teaches us, we must always go and practice what it is. Because if you see in our community, the people that are making 7 figures, 6 figures, and they've stepped up to become leaders and volunteer back in our community. They've done the very same thing that we did, that how we started. We're walking the same journey, but it's just depending on how how fast we want to grow, or how fast we want to learn things, or how interested, or do we have that time or moment. So a leader, to be a good leader, you must always make time as well. Create time for new people or a new person who's just starting to build themselves to be a leader. So I think that's my little.
Thank you so much, Salveta. Yeah, that's so true. For being a good leader, you have to, spend time with your members to show them that you are there for them, you are available to help them, to support them, and to, motivate them, inspire them in one way or the other, so that they can become a leaders too, in the future. So yes, Sis Diana, can you share your ideas for us, please?
Well, I think I don't have any answer anymore because Sis Alfreda and Fatima take it all tonight. They answer. But anyways, I will say a little bit of about how to gain the qualities leadership. The qualities, it's like leaderships. It's like you have to being a leader. So you have to be sharing your knowledge, sharing your experience to your team, and You have to make sure they because because your team can't see what you are doing. If it's like Sis Alfreda was saying, if you are only talk and no action, it doesn't work. But being a leader to talk and share the experience and show to them what you have done ex, as a example for them, and then they will follow you. They will follow you. They will follow the leader. But if you just talk and not showing anything, so that means no one will learn anything. So the other thing is, leader is like a teacher as well. You have to teach your team, like um, whatever you have, whatever you experience it. You gotta teach them so they can learn. And yeah, so and also it's like it's all about building confidence as well. Like if you have to be there for them to build the confidence for them, for the team, because if you have new business owners, they can't do it themselves because most of them are news. They are not confident enough to to go through everything, to get through everything. So that's why the leader has to be there, so to support them and help them to get through. So yeah, so that's a little bit of from me tonight, Sis Fatima.
I just want to add on.
Thank you so much.
I want to add on to
Yeah.
Diana as well, what she said about you know a leader, you must do the right thing. You must be doing the right thing always, and with honesty in our community. So that's why everything that we are doing is done with around ethics, honesty, integrity, and a leader is someone who must always listen to someone. If a new person or even another business owner wants to say something, a leader must always listen, lend an ear to listen out, and then empower that person, because you don't know what people come in with. There's so many reasons why people start their own online business. Some of the things people go through in life, like they lost jobs. Some lost jobs. Some may have been terminated from their work just like that, or demoted instead of, by their, so-called managers. Some may have just been forced to leave work. Or some may have moved countries, like a lot of immigrants who first move to another country. It's not easy for them to settle, especially if you don't know the language. Example, there are, countries like, French, Germany, you need to, even China. If you are a new person there, Japan, you need to learn the language in order to get a job. So this causes like a lot of frustrations and a lot of discomfort in someone's, life. That's why they search online. That's why they are desperate and they come in. So that is why when someone comes in, you need, as a leader, you need to lend your ears. You must make time to listen and then guide the person and empower the person that, this is not the end of the world. you have another chance. You have something that now you're owning, that's yours. Something that you're your own CEO. You don't need to report to anyone. You don't need to, be, always told what to do. It's you. You're your own boss now. So empower them to come out of that feeling or whatever it is that they're going through. A lot of other people come out of divorce. They want to, they're starting to look for a change, or someone may have lost a loved one, or someone, a lot of, people come in this community with a lot of, with different, reasons and whys. So that is why leadership is really important in this business, especially online. And another thing as well is you need to ask someone, are you okay? How are you doing? Don't always wait for someone to come to you with what they feel, because a lot of people will be reluctant because they think, oh, if I share this with it, this may be not the right person to share this with. So that's just something I wanted to add on. A good leader as well, you have to have good attitudes, behaviors to be a leader. So these are the things that make the, a quality leader in our community. Something that I wanted to add on. You must be people orientated. Yeah. Thank you, Fatima and Diana.
Thank you so much, Sis Alberta and Sis Diana. As we have heard what is quality leadership is, and I hope all the viewers and the listeners for tonight get what we trying to share. And then, yeah, we as a person, we have to, we have to try to be a leader to our community, to our, not the business by itself. It's a leader in our community, a leader in our house. We have to show respect to each others. We have to be open-minded. We have to stay positive and, yeah, help each other achieve what is our goal is. So yes, thank you so much, Sis Dan and Sis Alberta. We have one of our last question here, which is what makes a good leadership, or what makes a good leader, which is I think we explain what is a good leader is. So yeah, we just summarize this question. So what is a good leadership? As we have said earlier on, a good leadership is you have to, communication, have a time, you have to have you know, stay open-minded, you have to lead your team or your group in a respective ways so that they can trust you. You have to give them the trust that they can work with you and they will achieve whatever things they want in life, or they want in the business, or they want in their goals and aims, their dreams. As we leaders, we have to show them the way, the path, so that they can walk towards their, what is their dream of. So thank you so much for listening and watching us tonight. So the last question is, if you girls have any ideas to share with us, what makes a good leadership, and you can share, and then yeah, we can acknowledge some of the viewers who are watching us tonight. Thank you, girls. Thank you, Wendy.
Thank you,
Thank
Wendy.
you for watching.
Okay, for me, a leader in our community is what we're doing is while we are developing ourselves as to be good leaders, to be powerful leaders. As we developed ourselves, we're developing ourselves personally as well and professionally. That's one of the amazing thing about this community and this online business. And while we do that, we are also growing. We're also and growing and improving our skills and realizing that our goals are coming to us, while we're busy doing that, to developing ourselves as leaders, as good leaders, both personally and professionally. We're also realizing that some of the dreams and our big dreams and goals as well are coming into reality, and that's one of the best things that successful people do, successful leaders do. While you're busy helping and building someone, you also are developing yourself personally and professionally. And you also shifting your mindset more to be more open-minded, and you know how to handle people in different situations. At the same time, your goals and your dreams are coming into reality.
Yeah.
That's how I will summarize it. Thank you.
Thank you, Sis Alberta. Sis Diana, can you have any last words to share?
Thank you, Sis Fatima. The only thing from my side is being a good leader is the trust, honest, be patient. Always be patient, because, like Sis Alberta was saying, every situation is different, and every people are different. Some people, they come in, they are come with their different behaviors, different attitude, but as a leader, we always have to be patient on them and try to do the best we can to help those people, to support those new people, and also, like, be a responsible leadership, and show up. It's another thing. Make time for them. Don't make excuses, because that's why they were there. You know, they choose to come down to your leadership. The team choose to come down to your leadership, because if you have the good leadership, yeah, people will keep coming. And your, like Sis Alberta was saying, if you have a good leadership, your goals will keep coming, your dreams will keep coming, and yeah, you're gonna keep showing your good attitude as well towards your team, and not only the team, but towards anyone that you're willing to help as a leader, not only for our community, but I guess we as a healthcare worker, this is what we do, like we train new people. If we train new people at work, we are leader, we are lead them, we are trying to lead them to the right direction, we trying to teach them the right thing to do, because if we don't teach them the right thing to do, if they apply for the job at the same place, they do the placement, they don't know anything, they will do the wrong thing. So that's how we become a good leader. So it's always be honest and make sure the people trusting you, because if there's no trust in you, no one will wants to be under your leadership. So that's a little bit of from me tonight, Sis Fatima. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you so much, Sis Diana. Yes, to add on to what a good leadership means, you have to have a problems solving skills. Because when you lead a team or you lead a group, we will encounter some, misleading information about this and that. And then if you are a leader, you have to have the problem solving skills. You have to, solve the problem that is in and around your community or in your team. So you can, you have to have the skill and the mindset to solve those problems so that your team members or your community, they can follow the right direction that you want them to follow you. So yes, that's what our topic for tonight is leadership, and what is leadership, how is leadership goes, and what is the outcomes of leadership. I hope we share everything about leadership tonight, and then I hope the viewers and listeners tonight gain something from us. They are inspired from our stories, our sharings, and yeah. So from us, from me tonight as our host, thank you so much, Sis Alberta, for your time. Thank you, Sis Diana, for your time. And huge thanks from us, viewers. Thanks from us, three of us, the ladies here. Thank you all so much for your time. You are here for a reason. We are sharing something important, and you are here for a reason. You are here to listen to something that will help you grow, and as personally or anything you can do. We are here to, educate you. We are here to inspire and to motivate you. So yes, feel free to reach out to us if you have any question about what is our business. Feel free to reach out, and we have our website is on the screen. You can just register your name and email address, and then yeah, you will have all the information about our business there. So thank you everyone once again for your time. Thank you so much, and happy new year for those of you who are new here, for those of you who are just joining us tonight, and thank you for your time as well. So good night from the Brisbane girl. I will come back to my base next week. So we are the Melbourne ladies here. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Thank
Sis
you,
Fatima. Thank you, Sis
Fatima.
Alberta. Good night, everyone.
Good night. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.